And we are live, baby. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing today? We all doing good? Well, we are here for the we're here for the stress test. Goose, Silver Knight, Chilled Mochi, Arrhenius, Goose on Quack, welcome to the stream. We are here, and it is time. I'm gonna start on my Rex, just because I feel like I could use more practice with it. Just gonna keep running the same off-meta build. It will either go fine or terribly, I don't know. If I get sick and tired of getting my butt kicked on Rex, I will swap to my Spino. So, bear that in mind. And you know what, maybe I'll show off, yeah. See this, baby? You see this? This is what nepotism wins you. Haha! I'm kidding. I'm kidding, I promise. Okay, we are gonna get straight into it. Chesfabed, T-Bars, Landon, Tuatara, welcome. Happy to have you guys here. I'm a little bit more energized today because we're starting a little bit early, and also, I don't know, I'm having a really good day. I'm having a really, really good day. So, let's get straight into it, shall we? Oh, there's a Triumphs tab? Brave New World. Complete the Hatchling tutorial. Okay, well, I can't do that. Game mode. Okay, so these are... Okay, so Triumphs are, it would appear, account-based milestones. Interesting. That's cool. Okay. We might get the Rex life cycle here. No, that's Tylo. Whatever. We might get that. Kill 50 critters. Hell yeah. Okay, metrics. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. Well, this is going to be really interesting. Owlbug. CX Shout. Welcome. Happy to have you guys here. It's going pretty good. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Ah! We got this a day after he said it, guys. A day after. Oh my god. Cave mushrooms. Oh, that's right. I haven't done like the new quests and stuff that came with the Kai TLC. Well, I guess this will be as good a time as any, right? All right. Stress test, can we get bug trackers? Yeah, I would assume that you can get bug trackers for not just for participating. Matt specifically wants us to do all the metric stuff and write down any that aren't working because they are, well, I mean, testing it, right? They want us to test the metrics. So, that's what we're going to do. Apocalypse, welcome! J-Demons, Hunya! Hello! Yeah, Hunya, yeah, Dude, are you living under a rock? Did you not see the notification over in the Discord? Brother, metrics stress test a day after the Alderaan Matt interview. Dude, it's so hype. It's so unbelievably hype. Calamity, welcome! Murder Nuggies, welcome! How are y'all doing? Glad to have you here. Ooh, are these... Ooh! They added granite. Guys, Guys, there's granite now. Look at that. Look at that. I wonder how it looks in my mouth. It's well, I mean, it's kind of not so impressive when my Rex's fat fucking mouth, but I mean, you know. Matt planned it all. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I get the feeling that he brought that up on purpose. I think he knew. I think he knew. Phoenix, no. Metrics, not yet. Metrics stress test, yes. You see, I made the title of the stream clickbaity to get you all to come here and watch. Haha, I fooled you. Five Spinos and Coastland Mud. Well, good to know that I'm not going there. How do you join in it? Okay, so if you go to the official Discord, there should be a channel called hashtag metrics stress test, and it tells you where to find it. But the short of it is, if you go to the community servers tab and you uncheck the modded box, right? So you only search for unmodded servers. Type stress into your search bar, hit refresh, and it will pop up. And you can join through that. Cave mushrooms. The cave mushrooms look nice. I like it. I like all this grass on the rocks. Maybe that was there before, but I don't care. Yeah, anytime, CX. You're very welcome. So, guys, I have some exciting news. All right, are y'all ready for some teasers for the near future? Y'all want to know what's cooking? Good looking? You're gonna have to show me how bad you want to know, though. I'm not just gonna vomit this out for you unless you really want it. You gotta really want it, chat. Silver Knight, I'm like a kid in a candy store today, okay? I'm elated. Genuinely. Calamity seems to want to know. J-Demons wants to know. I mean, J-Demons gets brownie points because J-Demons gives me money. So that's extra incentive. Who are you? Who are you? I don't know who that is. But they are in my group now. Hello, Rampy. Hello, Rampy friend. Alex, welcome to the stream. You want it? You want to know? Chilled says pretty... Oh. Chilled pulled the magic word on me. Alright. Okay. So, Valachi asked me if he could have my permission to make a video covering the live stream I had with Matt last night. And I told him that he was more than welcome to do so. So, be on the lookout for that. I'm super excited that I could never have imagined this. So, like, this is awesome, guys. The past 2 days have been completely surreal for me. I genuinely cannot, like... I mean, look at me. I'm literally at a loss for words. Who is this? Who is this? What do you want? What do you want? Who are you? Ah. It's Landon. Okay. Wants to bring Honk in? Okay, well, if Honk tries anything... He gonna get clamped. Veloci interview win? I don't know if I'm gonna do a Veloci interview. He doesn't seem like the type. I mean, look, okay. Let me rephrase that. I would love to have Veloci on for a stream, but I don't know if that's necessarily up his alley. So I will have to put out a feeler to him at a later date. Because I kind of already have a bit of a backlog of people that I really want to get onto my podcast. So we will have to see. Yes, J Demons, even though I'm coming for his J's. Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah, that's happening. Rippy, he said that he was intending to, like, heavily reference my channel, over the course of the video, so I am gonna put my trust in him to do what he believes is best on that front, and I will be happy with whatever he does. The fact he even asked my permission first, honestly, that was super professional of him, and I couldn't be happier. Genuinely. I think he's a swell, fantastic gentleman for that. So I'm looking forward to it in whatever form it comes. Twice Device, welcome to the stream. Said you wish you got to ask Matt if gender's going to make a difference, and if not, why does it take 5 growth bars? I think it might matter whenever they add more features to nesting, but at the moment, of course, it only matters for the different color palettes on skins. As for why it takes so much growth, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you there. I mean, like, to me, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's a drop in the bucket as far as, like, issues with the game are concerned. Like, it's not really where I wouldn't put it at the top of the priority list, you know? But, like, it's definitely something to, you know, keep in mind, I suppose. Yeah, Veloci is no stupid man. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he absolutely does. He absolutely does. I would never call Veloci stupid. Never, ever. No, he's a swell guy. Oh, people are saying things in group. Okay. I will keep that open so that way I can see what they're saying. Alcazar! Welcome to the stream! How's it going? You gonna be getting in on the stress test? Butterflies. It wants me to find butterflies. Why would I want to find butterflies? Maybe we'll see. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Decompressing? Oh my god. I totally get it. I would have decompressed when I got home, Alk, but I was way too excited about this stress test to give myself any time. I literally got home from a 12-hour shift like half an hour ago. Like, I kid you not. All right. Sorry, muted my mic there for a second because my wife and home My wife and daughter just got home. The Thou wants in the group. Okay, you know what? You know what? Fine. Fine. I will be nice today, and I will accept the funny group invite from the rando, because I did get the random ramp in. The lizard playing with fire there? Yeah, for real. He does that. That's his thing. What's the details for the stress test? It's available on the official Discord Zemos. Matt's got a channel dedicated for it along with a pin message that has a bunch of information. And if you can't find it for whatever reason, let me know and I can try and help give you a more thorough walkthrough of it. Or I can just forward you a message, like the pin message from there. They're talking about me in global? Oh dear. No, I might just leave global open for a little bit. You know, this community can be kind of wholesome sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. What's this metric system? Oh, well, Hayden, why don't I show you? This! Triumphs and all of this tracked data for you to flex your big numbers on your dinosaur. They're stress testing its implementation. So you get to you now get, okay, it's not, okay, let me be clear, Hayden. Let me be clear. This is being stress tested. Okay, this is being stress tested. This is not in the official servers yet. And they will clear out the metrics after this stress test. But Matt did mention in the interview I did with him last night that the system was 98% done and just needed to be stress tested. So this is one of those steps towards getting it properly finished. Okay, cool. Awesome. Just wanted to make sure there was no misunderstandings, no miscommunications, or what have you. I don't want to be spreading misinformation. Who is this? That's... Why is that so fun? Jay, we'll see, Oh, I've got a bunch of chickens following me now. Oh dear. I'm getting nibbled. Murder Nuggies, we do not currently get the rewards for it. They are doing that on purpose because they don't want the rewards that are actually going to be available to be spoiled. Yeah, that's right. I ate the whole thing. I ate the whole thing. Miragaya? want food. Try training Arc of Rex. I plan to. That's what this is. Crom, welcome to the stream. Landon, welcome. I think I already said, like, welcome to Landon, but just in case. There's a Packy there. Multiple. The Venom Miragaya is kind of a peak choice, not gonna lie. Just gonna rest this off. All right. How am I finding the new system? Well, I haven't done much with it yet. Mario, welcome to the stream. Tyrant, welcome. Stratotos, welcome. Stress test for what? Stress test for the metric system. I will show it here whenever this fight is over. Come on, Miragaya. Come on. You gotta be getting tired now. Come on. There we go. That ought to do it. GG's. All right. Okay. So this is what we're talking about right here. This metric system. Capro, welcome to the stream. What all's been tested today? I haven't been able to do much testing. We've got total marks earned, distance traveled, critters killed, times armor blocked attack. Okay, interesting. Phoenix is the foul tailing us. Yeah, Venom Mirrors are beasts. If I didn't have all these mid-tiers and smalls with me, I wouldn't have caught it. Please try taking some fall damage, see if it works correctly. I can do that, yeah. I think I already took some fall damage, actually. Oh, nope, I have not. Okay, let's try it. Wondering if Flight's gonna start trying to find me. Oh, he probably will. He does that like once a stream, usually. When I get a good chance to take a little bit of fall damage, I will, I'll put it to the test. Literally. Oh, there's an Alio. I apologize if there are any stream hiccups. I don't know what's going on at the moment, but... Alio's in a small Rex. Interesting. Wish Thals could sit on the backs of dinos, not latch, just sitting. That would be cool. Subject 19, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, YouTube's telling me I need to be using a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less, but I legitimately don't know what it's talking about. It only gives me this issue sometimes. I have OBS set to, like, do that stuff automatically, so I don't know what's up with it. Laffy Taffy, welcome to the stream. Rex and Blackfern, we come in peace. What's new? Alien Mail, welcome to the stream. Nothing's new, we're just stress testing this. Right here. Checking it out. Oh boy. Well. Is Alio clampable? I believe it is. I need to practice with that, clearly. Huh. Interesting. Dying and spawning counts the distance? That's funny. What are my thoughts about metrics not showing player kills? I'm gonna be honest. I think that's a good thing. Like, all in all. Just because I really would not be too excited about people flexing their KD ratios in PvP to try and, like, win arguments and stuff. It just seems like it could get really annoying. Are we going to wind tunnels? Is that what's going on right now? Looks like we're going to wind tunnels. The Alios are mucking about. Oops. Final boss is not the most interesting metric, even in hardcore PvP anyways. Yeah, I agree. Like, imagine a bunch of Hatches and Fouls just, like, following people around, waiting to get the final hit on people just so they could pump their numbers. Like, that would be so obnoxious. I mean, granted, they already do that, but the last thing I want to do is give them more reason to do it, you know? I just tried adjusting something on my stream settings. I don't know how much it's going to help with the frame drops I'm having right now. I wasn't having this issue earlier, so we'll just have to wait and see. Memphis Munley, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Alright, well, I'm going to start making my way towards Cedrus. Yeah, I think so. Can see it for game modes, but not for live servers? Yeah. Yes. Yes. I'm fine with it for King of the Hill. That's fine. King of the Hill, capture the egg, team deathmatch, whatever. That's fine. Just leave it out of adventure mode. You're surprised metrics are being tested so soon already? I mean, me too. But, like, it's a pleasant surprise nonetheless. Dookie Clandu, H. Jones, welcome to the stream. Metric test, what does that mean? It means they are testing this system here. Do they have nested in X players as a metric? You know, I actually would like to know that as well. That would be cool. Is it under accounts? Account stats? It does not. I think that is going to stick to the family tree and isn't really going to be a part of the metric system itself. You're on an island now, Alberta. That boy is gone. And there's Hanya. Hello, my friend. Actually makes you sad. Love to see amount of people saying L for Lambio eggs. Launch the system, just having people miss. I mean, I admittedly still do like I did a bunch of nesting when Riparia first came out on my Spino just because I wanted to flex having a humongous family tree. So like you can still technically do it. today years old when you discovered Alio can face tank a Meg. I mean, the Meg nerf was big. Okay, Struthy. Whatever you say. Yeah, some of those metrics are pretty goofy. It is Dennis! We have Dennis. Looks like the stream finally normalized a little bit, which is cool. Like to see it. Oh, somebody crashed. You're part of that huge tree? Yes, you are, Murder Nuggies. Yes, you are. Thunderzilla, welcome to the stream. Said, imagine ticks were a thing and ramp players could play a role in cleaning your skin by eating the ticks or flies. That would actually be really cool. I would love to see that. That would be very, very cool. Okay, let's see if the fall damage was registered. I took 3 fall damage. Nice. Hello, Rampy. Oh, more thous. More thous, it would seem. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this Shattercry build isn't very good for hunting small game, but maybe I'm just a bad Rex. You know, funny thing is, Silver, I was actually contemplating doing a nesting stream tonight, and then Matt released the, released the metrics stress test, and I was like, well, forget that. Alright. Alright. We're gonna book it. And this is going to be how we get out of this terrible situation. Shatterstride, my beloved. Can escape them in a straight sprint. This is what we're gonna do. Woo! Yikes. That was uncomfortable. How is Rex currently? It's perfect. I think it's balanced. Like, it's fine, honestly. Okay, we should cross over into Big Tree just to put some more distance. If there's a Tylo here, I'm just dead, but I was gonna die anyways. Shatterstride, honestly, super W right there. I can't believe I got out of that. Honestly, their mistake was full bone breaking me, but Bone Snap Rex go burr, I guess. Oh, we've got a Meat Shield Dynon now. Okay, okay. Oh, there's a Spino over there too? Fantastic. Rex and Dat. You feel like Rex and Das are the most balanced playables? Really? Interesting. Okay. Are you tripping or is this the new Rex skin? Titanus Productions. This is Bug Tracker Rex. I acquired this particular skin for reporting the bug with Serato's Charge Bite that was causing it to deal double damage. I wonder if the den's not working is intentional. I guess we'll see. That was too close? Yes, Hanya, I agree. That was very, very close. Tyrant, I don't know why you're saying that Dasp's Shatter needs a buff. It does not need a buff, my guy. You can max out someone's Fracture at 99% with only 2 hits of that 3-hit combo, and you want it to do more damage? Brother. Like, if they increase the damage on it, they're gonna have to kill the Fracture amount, because it's... That would just make it best in slot. Like, why run Bone Snap at that point? What's the metric system? This. It just tracks metrics. Whoop-de-doo. You know, account-wide, dino-specific, stuff like that. Yeah. Ethan, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Ethan, you're right. Slow walking on Rex is definitely better. I'm not practiced with Rex, and so implementing stuff like that is kind of out of the question. Don't put your face in my ass, Mr. Alio. I will protect my rampies. I will protect them. Good sir. Good sir. Good sir. Oh, well. Here goes. Makram! Welcome! How's it going? Or, I think that's how you pronounce it. Morkram? Something like that. Hello! Welcome to the stream! Andrew White, welcome! Almost impossible to land. Tyrant, what do you mean almost impossible to land? Brother! It is... What? It's so easy to land it. I genuinely think that's a skill issue on your part. Only having to land 2 of the 3 hits and still missing? Like, bro. Killing around Dry Fang Canyon? Well, I will be sure to avoid Dry Fang Canyon in that case because you would absolutely roll me, sir. You would roll me. Sable Sunday, welcome to the stream. Missed what the metrics thing is? Well, I'm more than happy to continue showing it. Say hello to metrics. This is part of the stress test. It's not being officially rolled out yet, but... Try MK, it's transformative. Dude, for real. Might bone break you for 20 meters away? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It wouldn't feel very fair considering all these goobers I have following me. Adrian Fact, welcome to the stream. What server is this? This is the Metrics stress test. If you would like to join it, all you have to do is you go to your community servers page. You are going to uncheck the modded box, right? You want to make sure you're searching for unmodded servers. Go to your search bar, type stress, refresh the page, and it will appear. And you can come participate and, you know, maybe try and report some bugs. And if you report a good one, you might get a BT skin. Who knows? Did Matt say metrics will be combined with skins for official rollout? Yes. I mean, I find some amount of stream sniping endearing, but it does get old if it's all the time. You know what? I might head up to DFC then. We might try. We might try the funny Tyranna Titan man. Flights Bars isn't in yet? Well, I haven't seen him. It's not to say he's not here. I just haven't encountered him yet. All right, Tyrant. Have fun at class. We'll see you later. Oh yeah, Titanus Productions. I don't know if you saw, but last night I did a live stream interview with Alderon Matt, and in said live stream he talked about the metric system, and he said the metric system's 98% done. All they have to do is stress test it, and one of the parts of it being done is the fact that there are skin rewards locked behind metrics, and they have those skins done and ready to roll. They have like over 100 skins total. So you're looking at like, you know, maybe like with the 30 some odd playables, you're looking at like 2 to 3 skins per playable just from metrics on release, right? That's when metrics fully rolls out and those rewards are accessible. So that's super exciting to hear, right? He said they've been working on it for like, I think 2 years is how long they've been spending on it. So really excited to see what they can do with it. All of the rodents. I have so many of them. This is truly something. Yo, I'm sorry if the stream quality is a little bit bleh. It's raining, it's my time? Yeah! Yeah, we're coming for you, Mark Rom. Slowly but surely, we're coming. I'm gonna get my butt kicked, guys. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die a horrible grisly death. So Autotoast, they are stress testing it, so it's entirely possible that whenever you log onto an adult playable on full release, it will automatically have that completed for you. And if it doesn't, I'm sure they can fix it so that it does. Whisper. Focus on Tyrant or Dasp. Okay. Sable, I already dropped it. I already dropped the quality. I'll drop it one more time. We'll see what I can do. Alright, let's try 7k bits. We'll see if that fixes it. Midnight Werewolf, welcome to the stream. How are we all doing this fine, fine evening? Wow. Bruv. Rude. Rude. the thals have decided to harass me. Movement's always the hardest thing to learn on playable. It doesn't matter if it's TT or others. Yeah, and I'm used to Spino, so like, Rex is a different beast. So many thals. Dropped it to 1080. 1080 to 760 and it stopped stuttering. Well, I think it's a YouTube issue because, like, it's either YouTube or it's my network. I really don't know what it is, but it's not, I don't know. Hopefully it normalizes. I think my internet provider can be kind of fickle sometimes. It's really frustrating, but it's just, unfortunately, it's the situation I'm in with where my setup is located compared to my router, and there's just nothing better I can do. Like, I don't want to drop the quality too low because, like, you know, a fuzzy stream is just as bad as a stuttery one, you know, as far as I know. I'm concerned. So many thals. So many thals. I needed a meat chunk. I have space for 2 slots? Dog, I don't know if I have space for anything. I need tech support. I'm okay. I really don't want to spend too much time fiddling with it right now. Maybe later. But Capra, I promise you all of my problems would be fixed by being closer to my router and having an Ethernet cable. I swear to God, that's the problem. The problem is my router is on the complete opposite side of the apartment from me through like 2 walls. That's the issue. That's the issue, and that will continue to be the issue. What is metrics? Metrics is this. This is metrics. Also, welcome to the stream, NT. Look into a repeater. I will try, but unfortunately, I can't do much. I can't lay it out too much cord because of my daughter. She's very young, and she puts things in her mouth that she really shouldn't, and I don't want her chewing on cables when I'm not looking. It's just hashtag being a dad, you know, all that stuff. Wow. I think it might be YouTube's end. I don't know what's going on. Because, like, my game didn't disconnect there. Hopefully, that was the last of the hiccup, and it just fixed itself completely, and we'll be good for the rest of the stream. Fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx it. But we are back. Ethernet cables run up a corner and such. Yeah, I might try that, but we'll have to see. What's the system? What does it do? Tracks your metrics. Critters killed, fish killed, distance traveled, all this fun stuff. Goodness, the lag. Okay. Just had to put the Metri in its place. I don't know what's even going on anymore. Hi, Matt! Welcome to the stream! Am I winning? Am I winning at the game? Kind of. I'm having fun, so in my book, that's winning. I'm losing the battle with my internet at the moment, so it's been a bit of a struggle bus tonight. But other than that, yeah. I have Slop following me all over the place. Fledge Feathers, welcome! Not technically here already, but it is stress testing right now on the stress test server. You should definitely come join in. Alright. Well, see, Matt, that's the funny thing, is I do have business internet. Because my wife, so my wife does media production. She's a podcast producer, radio host, she does all kinds of stuff. And so she has to have really good internet for her work from home, which she has. But the router's at her desk, in her office, on the opposite side of the apartment from where I have my desk and my streaming setup. And we don't have an Ethernet cable running all the way up over to where I'm at. So I have to deal with Wi-Fi that's having to pass through like 2 walls. So anytime there's even like the most minor of hiccups, I feel it with the strength of 1,000 suns. What metrics am I working towards right now? Honestly, right now, just distance traveled. I just like walking around. I like wandering, looking for hunts, all that stuff. 100-meter Ethernet cables, so it's skill issue at that point? Yeah, but if I have to get a 100-meter Ethernet, and then I have to, like, run it along the ceiling of my apartment so my daughter can't reach it. And there's a chance where we move out soonish, within the next year. And it's just, I don't know, man. It might irritate me enough that I go and do something about it soon. Or I'll get my brother-in-law to come over and do it while I'm at work one day. But, yeah. I don't know. Probably is a skill issue on my part, TBH. And that's a dead spion. Holy slop. Heard of power line adapters? I've actually never heard of power line adapters. I may have to try that. And the body's gone. Courtney, literally, welcome to the stream. Metrics, as in, yes, tracking, like, how far you walk, how many critters you've killed, etc., etc. Bubble Tea, welcome to the stream. Celeste, welcome to the stream. No cable runs? I'll have to check it out, Matt. Thanks for letting me know about it. Alright, let's get my water up. Markrom's somewhere around here. I found him. The mob has arrived, Markram. Your days are numbered. The horde comes. They added snakeweed to dry fang. Interesting. Can I waystone you? Unfortunately, Adrian, I cannot. Oh, you want us all? Oh, you shouldn't have said that, Markram. You should not have said that, dog. Well, I'm just gonna let the asthma wear off. This is what having teammates is for. I mean, I wouldn't call these teammates, it's mega slopping, but... Alright, Crom's got big stam advantage. Goodbye, baby Conka. Thought I was gonna be able to get a Ravenous off of you, but oh well. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see how this goes. He's gonna be able to run on. He's venomed though. little buggers keep getting in my way. I keep tripping on them every time they get knocked back. Like at this point, they're getting the kill. I'm just walking them down. Is that a Suko? Appears so. One with Dainani's. Slowed. Alright, well. What is this test stress? Sorry, blah, blah. What is the stress test? The stress test is for metrics. These things right here. Flights inbound to my location? Okay, yeah, that's fair. The slop deserves it. Is Markram dead? Oh, actually... Did he jump off the cliff? I think you did. Oh goodness. Another TT. Interesting. TPs were wild when you brawled with me? Yeah, dude, they were something, man. They were something. Oh, there's the Varsboldia. Alright, we gotta be full health for that. What's the metric system about? It tracks stuff like how many critters you've killed, how far you've walked, how much damage you've taken, etc., etc. Alright. Wow, I just took that, didn't I? Alright, we're gonna have to... Wow. Okay. I'm at how much health? Whoa. Whoa. Oh dear. I don't even know how he died there. Involved in that. And then I have a choice though. Honestly. You know? I suppose I'm curious. Just being opportunistic. Put that fracture debuff on him. I'm gonna make him think I'm gonna commit, and we're going to just take this time to passive heal, get stam. I'm not even gonna sprint him down. Just gonna let that debuff sit on him, see how he feels about it. Sorry that I'm not paying attention to chat much right now. I'm kind of locked in at the moment. Another Barsboldia. Okay. Chat, I will be with y'all in just a moment. Is the TT dead? Running away? Running away, it would seem. Okay. Alright, what did we miss? Are you able to play this on iOS? Yes, Rez, you are able to play this on iOS. You have to make sure the unmodded box, or you have to make sure the modded box is unchecked, and then you want to type stress into the search bar, and it should come up. GG's everyone. GG's Calamity. Good character type. Okay. Whatever. There's the TT. Trot him down like a normal person. See how much stam he burns. Is this 200 player server? Yes, Little Caesars. It is a 200 player server. Honestly, if we had a Serato to get Fracture on him, it would make... I honestly think Shatter Stride on Rex is so much better when you've got a Serato or a Dasp in the group with you. I mean, it's good on its own, but, like... Okay, can you maybe not stand on my feet, please? Thank you. Trying to apply stand pressure here, and... just doesn't work whenever there's... people running around my ankles and stopping me from moving because I trip on them. That's okay. Do all dinos have metric skins? They will when the metric system fully releases properly, as opposed to what it is right now on the stress test. Did I get to do a Serato pack yesterday in 200 player servers? No, I went to bed shortly after the stream ended, so I did not get a chance to do it. Father, help. I'm working on it. Where is this TT? Alright, let's just go ahead and close the gap. It's fully. Hats, why do you keep wing beating him away from me? Why away from me? You're making my job harder. Don't wing beat him unless he's facing you. Goodness. Hatsagoptrix 101, people. Oh my god, the triple ramp. Bro is so cooked. Look at this. Oh, he's dead. I just witnessed a murder. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, whoa. Whoa. You guys seeing this? Hey Matt, I I found a bug. Nice. Feels like Gondwa peak days. I mean, this is certainly something. Huh. Huh, it's follow... This is weird. This is very odd. I wonder if it's only this water source. It's following me. It's a grid? Why is it following me? This is so unusual. Water isn't real and can't hurt you. I mean, it's something. It's something. So many itty bitty things. I mean, like, really, they don't even need me here. Just kind of doing my thing. So, I guess we just go look at our metrics now, see what we got. 77 damage from falling. 1 corpse eaten. So march up. 83 times armor blocked an attack. Distance traveled 17k. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. I graciously accept this offering. Should have an ability that makes you faster for every rampy sitting on top of you. That would be funny. Could switch to taunt Sarah. Honestly, I don't even know what we're doing. Like, I've literally just been letting people into the group. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, so Toast, if you want to switch to taunt Sarah, that would actually help a lot. The Alio and the Metri just like casually following me. Dude, I don't know how to feel about this. I've got like a whole parade with me. Dry Fang's mine, baby. I conquered it. It belongs to me. Where's the hats with the... Oh, nope. Honest to God, thought a hat was gonna like come out of nowhere and wing me off right there. That'd be funny. Herm. I wonder if that bar's Boldia is still somewhere around here. I'd be willing to try it again. Oh, Alcazar, you're the Metri? Oh, I'm sorry I bit you earlier. I didn't know it was you. My apologies. I was looking at chat and then I looked back and there was suddenly a Metri and an Alio like in my vicinity. I was like, oh shit, and then I just like bone broke the Metri, i.e. you, and then you didn't fight back and I was like, oh. I feel bad now. I'm just gonna leave them be. Did the hats overstay its welcome now? Yeah, Arbiter, I know Valachi gave me a shout out on his stream. I was there at the start of it when he did that. Yeah, no, dude, he's I don't know if I told you guys. He asked me if he could make a video covering the live stream with Matt yesterday, and I told him he could go ahead and do it. So yeah, expect that in the near future. Apparently he was like listening to the whole thing and he took a bunch of notes and stuff. Super cool. I didn't know he watched my videos until today, so that's neat. Okay, that's a Titan. Oh. Well, that thing died fast. Speaking of the bars... The offering has been accepted. Alright. Let's see if we can chain the engagements. There's a non-zero chance this bars kills me. Depending on who it is. Pop this. Either it runs and gives me time, or... Okay, sweet. Okay. TT coming in. We'll finish surprise attack. Oh no, Hanya! Rest in peace. Should you run tank build? Yeah. I mean, you'll be more survivable. But, bring charge bite, Serrata Toast. Bring charge bite is what I will say. Yeah. Holy lag. You've got to be kidding me. Every time I sit, these damn corvids. Okay. Alright, I'm backing off. Oh, there's a Rex behind me. Oh, that's coffee. Okay. Alright. Alright, we have got the heal now. So many people want group. Oh my lord. Who is? Unreal. All right. What's the plan if you fight? What do you mean, like if you fight me? I'm about to die. I just die here if you fight me. I'm getting harassed by all manner of crap. I mean, I guess I would try to fracture you and then book it uphill. Hope I can outstam you. That would be the play, I think. Or I'd fracture something. I wouldn't care who. I want that bars. I started that fight and those titans decided to bully me off of my kill. Guys, I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room for everyone. Sorry, didn't mean to hit my mic there. That's a dead Titan corpse. I think the bar's got it. Titan carcass. Bring him back. How do you join the metric test? You go to community servers, uncheck the modded box, and then you type in stress in the search bar and hit refresh. Anya died to a thou? Okay, yeah, that tracks. There's so many people here. I guess we're moving down into Blackfern and into Redwoods. How long is this stress test going on? I actually have no idea how long it's going to last. Okay, Super chat from thy Silver Knight. Oh my gosh! Super chat from Silver Knight! Thank you! Just want to give a massive congratulations on the last few days. We had an amazing upbringing and someone I'm proud to call my friend. Thank you, Silver. Thank you. I super appreciate that. Found the TT. Thank you so much for that, Silver. I value your kind words. Far more than the money. The money's nice, but, I like compliments. I'm a sucker for compliments. A Rex is going for me? Yeah, probably. That's toasted coffee. That's my mentor. Alright. Serrata would be really nice right about now. Stam pressure has been really annoying, but is what it is. Not much we can do about it. Who is plaguing still? Wow. I have been third-partied. I could have actually gotten a TT kill if Toasted hadn't bone snapped me right there. Where the hell were you? Goodness. Still bleeding, unfortunately. Major bugs discovered yet? Yeah, there was a weird visual bug with some water. Dude, I've bit that fowl in the head like twice. I don't know how it's still alive. I do know all that plaguing was not good for my health recovery rate, so regroup please. Here comes coffee. Okay. Wow, thanks for the friendly fire. Okay. Ugh. Alright. We're done with Rex. 7 minutes left on the stress test. Alright. Alright. Tuning in late, what's happened already? Not much. Not much, admittedly. Also, GG's coffee. Metrics on the stress test. Yeah, Calamity, it is pretty goofy. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think the friendly fire fracture right there, Toast, I think that killed me, because you maxed out my fracture at 99 with that, and I just couldn't do fuck all. Yeah. As a mid-tier, note, maybe don't get in the middle of a brawl between two apexes. You are more than likely to trip up your teammate than you are to actually contribute anything meaningfully. If it's a phase tank and you're getting behind the guy, that's one thing. But a proper brawl where they're trying to like get tail rides on each other, stay out of it. Stay out of it. That's my PSA to any of you people listening that want to play in groups. Do not get in the way of your apex. You will fuck them over. Even if like you just move in front of them and trip and you take trample damage and trip them up, killing their momentum like that can be the difference between winning and losing a fight. I'm not mad, Serato Toast. This is a learning moment. This is a teaching moment. Alright, that's what we're going to take away from this. We know what we did wrong, and we're going to do better next time. And it's okay. No, not everyone knows to not get in front of their apex. I have had plenty of instances where my mid-tier teammates will just get me killed. To be fair, I was teleporting a lot. Nah, that's probably fair. The server's been kind of strange today. How long's it been up? 4 hours? Well, I suppose we can sit down and have a little chat. How would we like to have a little chat? Anything, any questions you guys got for me? Anything you want to ask, talk about, bring up? Anything? While we exist in the tail end, the final 2 minutes of this stress test? I'm glad I could put up a good fight for you, Mark Rum. That's like my 3rd time playing Rex in the last 4 months. So like, yeah. Also, yes, Capro, my Spino skills don't fully really translate to Rex, and it's kind of noticeable. I don't really know what I'm doing on Rex other than land fracture, land bite, win. I actually think the best matchup knowledge I have is against bars, which is weird because Like, that's the only fight that I've, like, trained any amount on with Rex. Is metric system self-explanatory? Does it seem to just track what you've accomplished so far, like quests you've done? Yes, it does. It's very straightforward. Takes care of itself. Add you back? I don't know what you mean, Gamer Wi-Fi Pro. What metric do I want to see that isn't there? I think I share Alcazar's desire for a metric relating to the number of players that you've nested in. But considering that you can kind of spam that, I don't know. Fletch Feathers, are you a new Path tuber? Can't say I've seen much of you till recent days. Yeah, I'm pretty new. I only just started last October. And I just kind of started getting off the ground recently, so... if 4 to 5 months is new, then yeah, I would say I'm new. It's fun chaos as always. Yeah, I thought so too, Saka Cat. And Pot, some days you're the cops and some days you're the robbers. That's so true. Could help with the Rex training in a group setting. I would be willing to take you up on that if I actually intended on playing it a whole lot. I'm going to be real. The only reason I played it today is because I found out that I got the bug tracker for it the other day. Saka Cat, the best fight I could give Markram is on my Spino. And unfortunately, Markram plays Tyranititan, which very much hard counters Spino. And so while I would love to fight Markram, you should temper your expectations because it is more than likely I die. It's almost a certainty. Good Titan players never drop matches against Spinos. It just doesn't happen. And Malicious Goose said, odd question, but how much would you recommend trying out a playable before you decide you're not good at its playstyle? Or its playstyle isn't meant for you, like playing Concav and failing it bleed over and over. Okay, so that's a good question. But let me unpack this. This is actually a really good question. I really like this. Malicious Goose, you should come back to streams more often and ask more questions like this because this is awesome. So when you try out a new playable, right? Let's say I'll use my Apex experience as an example. When I play Spino, if I hop off of Spino and move directly into Rex or directly into Tyranititan, and I don't give myself time to warm up, I'm gonna suck. Because my brain is still going to be in Spino mode. And that playable has a lot of different quirks and muscle memory and feel. And there's just so much about it that to me is like second nature. That when I go to play something else, it just like my Spino habits kind of try to bleed through sometimes. But the most important thing to understand, and a lot of people don't get this, is you can't play every playable the same way. Every playable has its own quirks, its own tricks that you have to really sit down and understand. The best way to learn a playable is to play with someone who's played it for a long time and is experienced on it. Find yourself a mentor. Find someone to teach you all of the ins and outs of the playable. Find someone that can tell you, like, go through your replay files and be like, hey, I notice you're doing this when really you should be doing this. Like, hey, you're playing a bleeder. You're supposed to be playing a little more patient and, you know, playing to the long game, you know, try and keep them bleeding, you know, keep applying pressure, but it needs to be a steady pressure. It doesn't need to be all aggro like it is on, say, a Serato, for example. Like, you can go onto the Discord. Are we back? We're back. Okay. I will resume where y'all lost me. You can go onto the Discord, the official Path Discord, and you can ask anyone for a good build for X playable. And they can give you what they think is the best build, and you can equip it, and you can go out there, and you can still suck with it, because you have no idea what you're doing with that build. So, learning from other players, really, like, getting your finger on the pulse of how the different mechanics interact with each other. Like, Markram, I don't know if you know this, but what I usually do on my Spino against Tyranititan is I won't try to confront them immediately. I will intentionally evade them while simultaneously stalking them. And I will watch to see if they're eating food. And after about like 20 minutes, if I haven't seen them eat a critter, then I'll challenge them. Because by that point, their hunger and their thirst will have dropped low enough that I'm confident that our health recovery rates are more on par, and I feel like I stand a better chance, and the Titan won't be able to abuse a high heal rate in order to completely bleed stall and heal cycle me to death. And I'll have a better shot at it. And if I can't do that, I will just leave it alone. Because I can't compete with Titan's heal rate. That's true, yeah. Never turn south at the crossroads. Never do it. Yeah, face tanking with a Spino's a really bad idea, Sokka, because Spino's a really good brawler. Like, why would you face tank when you could just avoid a crap ton of damage by getting a tail ride because you have insane turning? Yeah, I mean, like, it's all you can do as a Spino against a good TT is just, like, you know, just fucking wait it out. That's all you can do. You just have to play, like, Titan plays the long game with bleed stall, so to beat a Titan, you have to play the long game. And the really fun part about that is Spino actually has the slowest metabolism of any Apex. It can go the longest without replenishing its food or water of any of the other 5-slot playables. So if there is any playable that could have a staring contest with Titan until one of them starves to death and wins, it's fucking Spino. Okay. So what would I say to people in terms of recommending trying out playables they haven't played before? I think you should try every playable, and I think you should give it a fair shot, you know? I think, like Capro said, give it a month. Really learn it, because even if you even if you don't end up liking the playable, you get a better understanding of how it plays, and that can help inform your gameplay on your main playable as a means of helping you counter it, right? Like, you know what they want to be doing. You know where their strengths lie. You know where their weaknesses are, and you can apply that and exploit it. Also, yeah, Markram, you can just juke tail ride the Spino, which is why I usually play near water, or I'll try to go for a collision pin. But more often than not, against in that instance, I'll like use break checks, or if I'm running Claw Slam, I'll use Claw Slam to very quickly turn around while also getting a daze window on you. Like, I don't know. I have means of dealing with Tyranitar on Spino. They're not great, but they're means at least. There's options. It's not hopeless, even though it's still pretty bleak. That's why Duck is so awkward right now. You want to play the long game because bleed. Too long you get hungry. Well, yeah, that's just the nature of herbivores, man. Just how it works. We could always do some sparring sometime. Yeah, absolutely. It would be fun. We'd be battling ping the entire time because I know you're not North America. But, I mean, hey, I'd be down at some point. Sinister Misty, welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. You should be thanking Matt. It was his idea, honestly. Like, all praise to Matt for that. That was super cool of him. You've been interesting one. You've been a spoon main. Guy brought up new species, Spino, maybe a model. Yes. Love Spino. Yeah, Markram, I'll hit you up sometime for sure. I will definitely hit you up sometime. It'll be fun. Can we put camera Hunya in the sky to record the fight? Yeah, why not? Okay, I hear the stress test is up again. So we're gonna go back in. And I'm gonna get on something other than Rex this time. Okay, what do we got here? You know what? I haven't tried Kai since the TLC. Look at how stupid he looks. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, let's get a good skin going on here. What is that? Is that underbelly? Okay, let's do white on the underbelly. Ooh, I like that. Okay, pattern 2. Heck yeah. Yeah, let's do some pink. Why not? Ooh. Purple. I like purple. Purple's a good color. And then we can pair it with more white. Yeah, why not? Get that going, and Baba Booey. Bob's your uncle. Okay. So, Amalicious Goose, you are absolutely right. Environment is super important, which is why I mostly... Funny enough, Markram usually hunts in Dryfang. I also usually play in Dryfang on my Spino. I just haven't in a very long time because I've been trying to, like, get more familiar with the rest of the map. But Dryfang is usually, like, where I'm cribbing out on my Spino, which is funny to say, but, like, really, honestly. The Oasis? The Tar Pit? Yes. More of that. Yeah, I have to make sure the Kai fall damage metric works for sure. Sakacat asks, when you normally do streams, do you get a lot of stream snipers or is it chill? Honestly, it kind of depends on the day. I mean, some days I get stream snipers in the sense of like people from my Discord want to come play with me. They're on my friends list, so they'll join the server, they'll come find me, and they want to group with me and do stuff. Other days, you know, I'll let my community Discord know, hey guys, I'm feeling like playing solo today, and they're like, okay, cool, we'll come watch, and then it's chill. I don't really mind the stream sniping, as far as people coming to kill me, because, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, death's not that consequential, and you know, there's usually a good fight involved. I have yet to have a bad experience with like a mega pack trying to run me down, just to like kill me over and over again. So, you know, maybe if that happens to me, I'll change my mind, but... We got our arena then? Oh yeah, Markram. The Oasis and the Tar Pit are phenomenal. I like the Oasis in Dryfang because despite the fact that most of Dryfang is arid, open spaces, the Oasis itself is a kill box. And Spinos love kill boxes. Sinister Misty said, I usually run full DPS armor spoon. I enjoy the damage it can tank. I think spoon heavily knocked on, sadly, but it's definitely one of the better apexes for its versatility. I fully agree with that, yeah. I think Spino suffers the most in the water at the moment, is where its big weakness is. I usually find fights in dry fang, yeah. I imagine Spino does turn into a Beyblade with Claw Slam and the Tar debuff. I imagine it does. That sounds really goofy. Mothra, welcome to the stream. Been meaning to get better at Spino. What's a build I recommend? Okay, hold on. Before... Alright, okay. Before I get on Kai, I will answer this question. I am more than happy to do so. So... The funny thing about Spino is that there are lots of good builds with Spino. It is all about what you want to do with it. The most important thing is making sure that your build aligns with your goals. That's the first thing you have to figure out then, is what is your goal with Spino? What do you want to be good at? If you're wanting to play more to land, there's a couple options. A couple varieties. Obviously, you have your very generic DPS build here. Some people use Tide Strider here, but I prefer having access to Lunge. Pretty much on all, at this point, on all my Spinal builds, I run Lunge. Even if I'm on a land build, just because having that extra gap maker, if I do need to use the water, is just too valuable. Don't use Undertow. So, yeah, I'm just going to say that right now. Don't use Undertow. Just forget this ability exists. Okay? Only use Sweep. Alright, Sweep is really good. This is a very typical DPS spoon setup. In the DPS setup, you want to be a high damage output monster where you're cycling your bite and your claw to just lay in damage and lay in damage and lay in damage. An alternative to this build, if you're going to play Land Spino, Shockwave, Claw Slam. Keep everything else the same except for the call. Run Dazing Bellows. Now, all of a sudden, you have turned your Spino into a battleship that can kill confirm mid-tiers from full health. Claw Slam does small amounts of knockback and can trap things inside of its area of effect, and it is frighteningly effective at killing 3 and 2 slaughters. It also has a few interesting things with tech you can do to make it useful against 4 and 5 slots, though you have to do a lot more work with this build against those playables in order to actually get a win in a fair brawl than you would with, say, a DPS setup or a Beach Bully setup, which we'll get to the Beach Bully here in a moment. Some people run Snapjaw with Claw Slam, but I dislike it because if you can't get the confirm with the 5 slams on the Claw Slam, whatever playable is trapped in the area of effect is usually close enough that you can land a bite into their body or their head and get the kill confirm that way. That will usually finish them off. Dazed will stop them from using abilities during that combo, so they can't use knockback or whatever to interrupt it. Sweep is just sweep. It's always good. Solar powered for the stamina, because if you're playing the land, you want to be playing to your stamina advantages. If you don't run this and you try and play a land Spino, you're going to feel like you're playing with asthma perpetually, and you have no inhaler. It is awful. Absolutely awful. Don't ever do it. Usually when I run land Spino, I actually stick to Hyper Carnivore. The fish buffs, I don't feel come up enough to be worth the increased food drain, which inevitably hurts your health recovery rate and makes you have to eat more consistently to maintain a good heal rate. So if you're going to run land, my personal recommendation is Hypercarny. Fisher works just as fine though. Now for the Beach Bully setup, what you can do, again, still, I would run Lunge here, is you run Armor Call, Sweep, blah, 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 Snapjaw, Drench Strike, Waterborne. And you can either run Solar Powered here or you can run Streamlined. Streamlined is fine because if you're next to the water, you can usually just sit in the water to recover stam and you don't have to worry because whatever. You know, like what's the terrestrial that you're fighting gonna do? Swim after you? Like, come on, man. This has a 6 second cooldown. This has a 6 second cooldown. This has a 7-second cooldown out of water and 15 seconds in the water. This is a build where you have to be really good at brawling. You have to be really good at break checks. But if you can do that, if you can master your movement with Spino, this will perform very well. Because Snapjaw does 65 base damage. Drench Strike does like 88. It's nuts. Sweep is 65. This thing hits like a truck. You won't kill stuff fast. It's not good DPS, so to speak, but it's good pound for pound trade value. So if you want to play more like hit and run, dance in and out of the water, this is the way you want to go. Full aquatic setup, patient lurking, and then you can either run. You definitely want to be on Streamlined for a full aquatic setup. Armor Call, ignore Dazing Bellows. So I have seen some people like in the past use Snap Drenched to some success. I don't see it very often anymore because of Tylo's slow immunity, so Snapjaw's slice stacks are less impactful. So I often see Bite Drenched. Bite Drenched is good trade value. I mean, it's good damage. This can also be converted into a pretty effective Beach Bully setup pretty quickly. All you get, like with the Bite Drenched, a nice balance between DPS and trade value. But what I like to run personally is I actually like to run Claw Attack, Lunging Snap. Because Lunging Snap is basically mandatory for fighting Tylos. And Tylos are the bulk of what you're going to be having like problems with in the water. And you really just can't afford to be weak in that matchup. You need everything you can possibly get as far as advantages go. With Patient Lurking and Lunging Snap's features, you can hit for like 130, 140 or higher damage on one hit with this thing. It's a bus. It's an absolute bus. So, those are my recommendations. Again, Spino has tons of build variety. Something else you could try as a possible land build is you could run Snapjaw Claw Attack as an alternative to Drenched Bite. If you're going to be dry more often than you're going to be wet, then this will work better than Bite Drenched, just because Snapjaw does not cost stamina and Drench Strike does. So, anyways, I hope that answers your question, Mothra, as thoroughly as I could. Yeah, no, I'm more than happy to do that. Okay. Right. I am going to now get onto Kai, finally. After I get my build fixed back to what I want to be running next time I play on my Spino. Okay. Leondadino. If any of y'all have ever watched Meta, you'll know that reference. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba. Okay, I'm gonna try being based. I'm gonna try to be based, guys. Abyssal Depths, here I come. Toast. You're taking on other pupils? I've been betrayed. I can't believe this. Also, I only switched to Fluke Slap because I know Alcazar would never forgive me if I was running Barrel Roll. She would never let me live it down. Is that a Kai? Is that a fellow Kai? Who goes there? Nick Johnson. Hello, Nick Johnson. Oh, you don't teach them as much as you taught me? Okay, okay, okay. I forgive you. I forgive you. You know, someone should set up a dojo in the dome. That seems like a great place to do it. Whee! So goofy. Goofy off fun. I'm sorry, did you just accuse me of having a gay voice? Serato Toast? How dare you? How dare you? Can't believe you did this to me. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Silver. I probably do underestimate your charisma stat. Spong. Do I like the new visual effects for lunging, snap, and lunge? Yeah, I love them. I was really excited when I saw that they'd added those, because it wasn't in the patch notes, but I mean, you know, I'll take a pleasant surprise. Yeah, lunge and lunging snap got new visual effects added to them. Y'all should check it out sometime. It's got like a slipstream-esque effect around it whenever you activate it. It's really cool looking. I don't know what these guys are doing, man. I'm just questing. Living my best life. See you later, Toast. Does anyone know why you can't find the testing server? Make sure you're on the community servers. Make sure that the modded box on the left-hand side is unchecked. You want to search for unmodded servers. Then you are going to go to the search bar. You will type in stress, S-T-R-E-S-S, refresh your page, and it should appear. Yeah, you're very welcome, Soccer Cat. Oh boy. It's a Spino. Oh dear. Oh good heavens. I'm just gonna do this. I mean, what's it gonna do, really? How long have I been playing the game for? Well, Sokka, I've been playing since about 3 months before Gondor released. I really played... so Gondor released, I played for a few months, took about a year or a year and a half off of the game. Then I played on a community server called Life Finds a Way for about, I want to say a year to a year and a half. And then I stopped playing there due to some direction decisions that they had with where they wanted to take the server, and I had disagreements with it, and they didn't want to course correct, and it kind of led to the server dying, despite the fact that I'd warned them about it. And so I just kind of gave up on community servers as a whole, moved to officials, played on officials for almost a year, and then at some point I was just like, you know what, I think content creation's the way at this point. Oh, boy is not having a good time. Ironic given their name. Yeah, I mean, they saw a resurgence of players come back whenever Reparia released, but for like a good year there, they couldn't break single-digit player counts. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. 100% worth it. That was goofy. So worth. Lake Spunk. Guess we collect Lake Spunk now. I search for the Lake Spunk. Only tried community servers once, got subject to admin abuse, decided you'd rather stick to officials. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of people's experience, actually. It's kind of unfortunate that that's the case. For honor and for glory. You know, I disagree, Dunnan. I actually think sweep is a big reason why we took so much damage there. If it had been using undertow, it would have been way easier to kill it. Oh my gosh. Okay, Calamity. I need to point out what you just said for a moment. You used to like that server because back then it didn't have any mods on it. And you know what? That is why I liked it. That's why I liked it. They barely had, like, when I joined, they barely had any mods. And the mods that they did had been vetted and were, like, mostly balanced for the official roster at the time. And I loved it for that. And then they just kept adding more fucking mods. And I was like, guys, why are we trying to be like all the other community servers when you guys have a good niche cornered already? Like, you already have a loyal fan base, a loyal player base that like the server for what it is right now. Why are you trying to change? Why are you trying to appeal to the mod slop? They just wouldn't listen, man. They just wouldn't listen. They kept doing what they were doing, and they got their server killed for it, and it really pissed me off. But, I mean, that was more like the final nail in the coffin than it was, like, the thing that started it, because, like, I'd already had issues with their, like, some of their rule enforcement, and like the fact that every time I went on that server I was getting rule broken on. I think there was one time I had a 45-minute replay file that I combed through because I got rule broken on during a fight, and in the process of going through that replay file I found 5 other groups all breaking rules within render range, and so I dropped like 6 reports all at once with the same replay file. Like, that took me 2 hours. Okay, I want to play dinosaurs, not I want to play a dinosaur simulator, not HR simulator. Like, honest to God, seriously, like, I do not want to get onto path, have a 5-minute fight, and then have to do 45 minutes of paperwork because the other guy can't follow the damn rules. That is absurd. No thank you. Hard pass. Never going back. Also, yes, Dunnan, it was in fact the vocal minority that ruined the server. They were also dicks, and the admins, because of how their like their strike system was framed, like it took forever for them to get toxic people out of the community. Like it took way too long. Took way too long. It was oh my god, it was. Oh. It was a pain in the ass, suffice to say. It certainly had its issues, yeah. I think the thing that really did it for me was Like, I got killed at a Waystone, or like I had someone like camping at a Waystone. Okay, so you remember whenever Young Grove had the Waystone on like that one, like on Gondwa, it had that Waystone on that island that was like in between, sandwiched between Young Grove and Darkwoods, right? So Life Finds a Way had a no camping rule, right? You couldn't camp Waystones. And so of course I just gotten done with the Waystone and I was walking down away from it and I like go to cross the water to get away from like the Waystone Island and a Sargo jumps me, right? So of course I report it for camping and nope, turns out that wasn't camping. For two reasons, okay? It wasn't camping for two reasons. The reason one is they said that the water was far enough away that they wouldn't consider it camping. Which boggled my mind, because you're literally within viewing distance of the Waystone down on that shoreline, and like what the fuck is a terrestrial supposed to do if a Sarco just decides to sit there? The second thing that they told me was that it's only camping if there's more than one victim. So if they're quote-unquote just passing through and happen to see you and to kill you and then move on, it's not considered camping. So in order to actually get someone actioned against for camping, you have to track down other people that they've killed, hope to God that they recorded it, get their recording from them, and add it to your report submission, or get them to file a report themselves, like in tandem with your own. Why? Why? Actually, why? How can anybody be reasonably expected to do that? Like, as far as I'm concerned, that's a completely unenforceable rule. So why have it? You know? And it was Calamity, it was a head admin that told me this. Okay? I had a whole debate with them. Like, it's just... Like, you just can't fix stupid, man. You just can't do it. Like, I don't get it. Where's the common sense? I legitimately don't get it sometimes. So anyway, that's why I don't play on community servers anymore. That's why I stick to it. I would rather deal with mega slop and clans than deal with that fucking bullshit. My god. It's always the bureaucracy. The bureaucracy always ruins it. Each day I'm turning you more and more into an officials player. Dude, it is the way. Be free. Be free from the bureaucratic BS that plagues community servers. Be free from the admin abuse and the mods in training. And the crappy community members that are allowed to stick around just because the admins have known them for a long time. Or just because they're donors. Like, get away from the nepotism. Get away from it all. Life is better on the other side. Life is better where the grass is wild and untamed. Oop. That's a dead end. I don't imagine we're going to get very much action here. Yeah, and see, at that point, Calamity, if you've given up on reporting people for breaking the rules, right? Because they just do it so often, it's so tedious to actually get something enforced, right? If you stop reporting it, the only time the rules get enforced is if an admin or a staff member is actually there watching it happen. Which means that if there's no admins online, you can do whatever you want. Who's going to report you? They're all sick of it, right? Nobody wants to actually file the report. The only way they are probably going to file the report is if you go rage bait them in global, right? Because then they'll have a bone to pick with you, right? So like when the community when the player base of a community server collectively decides that reporting people is no longer worth it, that community server dies. That is how that works. And honestly, that server probably deserves it too. Like, I've only had bad experiences on community servers, if I'm being completely honest. There's just so much favoritism and bureaucratic BS, and I just really... Like, I just don't have the patience for it, man. I just don't anymore. Like, some of those people are just on some really big high horses, and I just can't, man. I don't tolerate bullies, and bullies come in a lot of shapes and forms, and unfortunately, community servers are breeding grounds for bullies. Like, real bullies, power trip bullies. Friends with the admin or friends with the server owner kind of bullies. I'm too old for that shit, man. Too old for it. I want to have fun playing my dinosaur game. I don't like being angry. It's unpleasant. But I can't help but be frustrated when I talk about that stuff because, you know, that server did have, like, I made a lot of good memories. Like, I got into a lot of fun fights. I goofed off with my friends there, you know? We thought we could contribute something meaningful to that community, and they just wouldn't listen. Which is probably why, like, this channel has been such a liberating experience for me, and why I've been so, like, emotionally overwhelmed by all of the love and support, is because, like, here, like, my feedback is listened to, it's heard, it's respected, it's appreciated. Like, you know, like, I mean, the devs listen, my community listens, even if my community or my friends might not agree with me, at the very least, we can settle to agree to disagree. And it's just better. You know, I'm a happier guy for it. Yeah, Samuka, I hear too many stories like that. I hear way too many stories like that. It's really unfortunate, honestly. Man. I need a comfort dino right now. I think I'm gonna home cave my Kai and I'm gonna go beyond on my Spino. Yeah, we'll go to the cedrus home cave right up here. Can you tell me something? I mean, of course you can. I mean, what do you think we're doing here? We're sitting here talking. What do I think is going to be the last TLC? Aloe for sure. It's either going to be Aloe or it's going to be an Aloe Stegel sorry, it'll either be Aloe, or it will be an Aloe and Stego bundle, where they both get it at the same time. It's gonna be one of those two. I hope it's the latter. I would like them to be bundled, but considering how the development cycles go, it's more than likely that they'll be released separately, or they'll be rolled out in parts. One of the two. Just kind of as they get done. Also, Calamity, don't sweat it, man. Like, bad memories, it's just part of life, man. Not a big deal. Don't beat yourself up over bringing it up. If I wasn't comfortable talking about it, I wouldn't talk about it. Even if it does, you know, dig up some baggage, you know. I don't mind. I try to be authentic here. Dunn asked, is Spino your fave? Yeah, absolutely. Spino's my favorite playable in the whole game. I main it. Love that thing. Why DFC? It's so beautiful. No one play DFC. I play in Dry-Fin Canyon all the time. Yeah, Samuka, it's... Like I said, man. There's a million reasons I stay away from community at this point. Memes for Days said, I hope they revisit some dinos that already got a TLC like Struthy and Dinon. I could see them getting a few touch-ups, but I actually don't mind their kit on paper. You don't know why people go to mudflats that much? Oh, well, the reason is because of all of the home caves and waystones that are around it. That's why. Silver Knight, thanks for the super chat, man. Again, Silver Knight with the super. Spectre Views, thank you for bringing us all here. You know, thanks for being here. You know, thanks for being here. Also, Mother, I'm with you. I do think that they did really good for a support raptor on Deinani. I think if you want to play a damage raptor, you should just go play Lat. Deinani and Latin used to be way too similar, and now they're actually different, and it's a good thing for the game. So... Goonwa? What the hell? What? What? Where did that even come from? Was that in Global? Oh my god. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Oh man. Twisted Forest also is very beautiful. I do enjoy that map a lot, or that part of the map a lot. Found my server over the weekend with the 5-minute critique video. Nice! Grimchester, welcome! Wait, Goonwa tells she pat found my Titan. Oh my god. I can't believe y'all just said that. Yeah, Dunnan, I'm actually planning on making a follow-up video to that one that I released over the weekend. Because I feel like a lot of the concerns that I had were pretty quickly alleviated. And so I just kind of wanted to come out and like make a video talking about like why certain things were a pain point for me, where the misunderstandings that created those those feelings of disappointment were, kind of showcase Matt's clarification, you know, and then bundle all of that in with the context of like the stream I did with him last night, as well as like the stress test today and like the updates as a whole, and just kind of talk it through, because I really do think that I may have been a little bit fast on the trigger with that one. Honestly, would have wanted a tab to show stats of dinos like damage numbers and stuff, especially for modded dinos that aren't covered in the base dino stat website. I know the devs don't want to put damage numbers in the game because they don't want people to optimize the fun out of the ability kits, like out of the options. They don't want people to just gun straight for them, what seems like the meta, Jose Not Juan said, Zilla, opinions on the current balance in the game. Well, obviously it has areas that need improving. I like the Conka nerfs. I think they were good. What are you on, Samuka? Oh, Spino. Okay. I like the Conka nerfs were good. Conka needed nerfs. Bloodthirsty especially. Riptide, like both of those getting nerfed. Huge W. Because Conka was very much overperforming. I still think Titan and Bars are probably a little bit overtuned at the moment. They're just a little bit too good. There's some things that could be adjusted there. I'm not... Like... It's hard for me to comment more on that because, like, as far as like TLCs go, the only weight classes that have all of their TLCs done is the Apexes. That's the only part of the roster where every single playable in that slot size has like, what are you doing? Are you just gonna do that over and over again? I suppose you are. Anyways. Like, yeah. So I can only really comment on the Apex balancing. You done, Hatsy? Are you done? Come on. You're just gonna keep wing beating me? Okay. I mean, you're low on health. What do you... Like, I'm full health, dude. Like, what are you actually gonna do here? What's the plan, amigo? You just teabagging me, dude? It's not cute. You're kind of embarrassing yourself, man. Like, I know you're a stream sniper, probably. And like... Like, what are you gonna do? Come on. Either buzz off or die. Those are your two options. Dumbass. You done? I don't know what you were doing, dude. Oh, man. Okay, well. Anyway. Dino Hunter, welcome to the stream. There's no way. There is no way. You have got to be kidding me. Is this real right now? That was a tail hit, dumbass. I think I don't know how to play Spino. Come on, bro. Okay, so this one actually kind of knows what he's doing. He's trying to do the stab fly over, hit the sail trick. Oh, you didn't like that much, did you? Yeah, you better get up. There's the base. Tail hit. Dude, you're doing all this work. Oh, there's another hat's coming in hot. Oh. Oh my god, you've got to be joking. That's the dummy that I killed earlier. Oh my god, why is he back already? I'm just gonna move on. I don't even care anymore. Holy hats. See, this is why I told Matt that I wouldn't be upset if hats got disabled until the matchmaking changes arrived. I legitimately would not care if the hats players got pissed off. I wouldn't care. Dingus Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, followed by Dingus Part 3 Return of Dingus 1. Your stab was the smartest thing he's done all day. Dude, for real. And he missed, too. That's the worst part. He fucking missed. Like, bro. What are you doing? I was standing still. Can I Waystone you? Yeah, sure. I can, try. Yeah. Depends on how expensive it is. Because I'm definitely not charging it manually on my Spino. Fuck that, dude. Just make sure, Samuka, just make sure you have home cave buff when you accept this invite, whenever I get it to you. Especially with these hats flying around. It's just better to play it safe. You paid for the Waystone? Dude, who are you? I don't understand your existence. You confuse me. Is Ramsey's returning home? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Watch, now he's gonna wing beat me off of it or something. Or he's waystoning his own pal. I legitimately don't know. Alright. I hope you have a home cave buff. Rough. Stalling for a TT? I mean, what's a TT gonna do against two Spinos? Don't get near the ledges. Hug the inside wall. Oh, now they're teaming up? Because of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Just don't fall for the rage bait. The rage bait will get you killed. Oh. Lucky twerps. Alright. You haven't seen my Spino and Dry Fang yet, Calamity? Well, I did technically leave Dry Fang a long time ago. About a month ago. I pulled my Spino out of Dry Fang, didn't go back. Just wanted to explore the rest of the map. But for a good long while, the Oasis was my home, dude. It was the only thing I did. This is certainly interesting. Getting ping-ponged around is certainly something. TT. Okay, I think we're good. Even B. Bright Sail Samuka. Interesting choice. Just head for the oasis. We should be fine once we get to water. Pretty confident I can out-brawl this TT. Yes, Nars, Hatses are wonderful, and I love-hate them. It's a feast, TT? Brother. Just keep heading to water. Come on. Come on. Dog, he is gonna kill you. Like, get moving. Keep moving. I will deal with the fighting. Okay, Hats. Did I just... Wow, I just brake checked Juke TT. Oh, that's another TT. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna say no to that help. Cool. Works for me. Well, boss, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, Oasis is a death pit. That's why I love it on Spino. My Spino turns it into a pit of death. Yes, players like this are why Hats got so many nerfs. Just letting y'all know. It's because of this behavior that Hats sucks now. Okay? I just want everyone to remember that. The more you people act like that, the more nerfs you're gonna get. Okay? And just letting you know, that's the trade-off. Smoka, they kind of want your tush. Also, yes, Samuk does appear to have the eye spot skin. Samuka, how did you end up so low on health? Did you let them wing beat you downhill? Yeah. Yeah, they 100% did. God, I hate this playable. And now there's 3 of them. Wonderful. I mean, really, what are they gonna do? Oh, okay. The genius actually landed an attack. There's 3 of them now. Alright. Okay. Yes, push me in the water. Genius. Great plan. Look, we beat your heal rate every day of the week, and y'all are gonna starve well before we do. So you'll have to give up eventually. What an engaging playable. I'm sure this kind of behavior won't cause people to quit the game. Right? 3 hats, 1 titan, 0 brains. Yeah. Take a bite to the face. As a treat. No, wing beat spam is not absolute cinema. There's the TT. Yeah, you have fun. You have fun with that one, Hats. You have fun with that particular problem, child. Can my long on neck reach up here? Let's go with the shot. Brother, if your face is right next to it, I can't bite it. I mean, either they're stream snipers or they're just random friggin' Hatsagoptrics. And I don't know which one's worse. Lots of dead hats over there. I wonder if they gave up. They're just playing the playable the way the playable plays. I mean, yeah, but like, I can still hate it with a fiery passion. I don't respect Hats players that play like that at all. Like, it's not even engaging, it's just harassment. I don't know who this TT is, but they're a real one. Oh great, there's a Thal now. Wunderbar. Oh, that's a dead Hats. Well, the stream snipers got stream sniped. Wouldn't you know it? Honestly, if I had it my way, I'd put wing beat on like a 20 to 30 second cooldown. Probably 30, honestly. Actually, yeah. Yeah, fuck it, 30 second cooldown. Eat shit, Hats mains. That's what I would do. What did you miss today, well, boss? Well, we've been just kind of doing fights on the whatchamacallit, the metrics stress test. And yesterday I interviewed Alderon Matt on livestream. VOD's up on my channel. You should go check it out. You should remove Hats' legs, arms, and beak. Yeah, for real. Finally get to see some metrics. Yeah, I mean, check it out. I've killed 1 critter. Waystoned 1 player. How about that? Look at all that. Isn't that neat? So neat. Alright, I think I'm gonna try and find a spot to lay my Spino down so I can try and heal, but I imagine stream snipers are still gonna know when I'm laying down, so we will just use my tried and true. Okay. Alright, let me get my Spino down and then I will look at chat. Because I see some new faces. So I see some faces returning from earlier. User, I'm gonna be real, dog. I am not walking all the way back to that Waystone. With all those birds around. That sounds like a not good time. You may have to find someone else to Waystone you. Also, Sakaket, you don't have to apologize for getting involved in the fight. I was sick of them. Honestly, I was sick of those hats. And the TT was like mildly annoying, but like, yeah, no, you're fine. Don't sweat it. I don't care. I got to you the way, so that's all that matters. Hi, Arbiter. I see you're a kilo there. Goose on Quack said, "What's up, Zilla? I just got back to stream. I was wondering if this is one on the PTB or if it's on official matchmaking." It's on community servers. It's still, it's not in the official, like, matchmaking queue. But it is a stress test, not a playtest branch. So, it's, like, on the official, like, game version, I should say. Oh, Dan, you were one of the Hats trolls? Well, I hope you know that you got thoroughly roasted the entire time. I was staring at you with varying levels of disappointment and other such things. Yeah. I'm like, I mean, I hope you had fun, I guess, but wingbeat spam is not my cup of tea. You guys were low-key, not even low-key, you guys were high-key pests. Dino Hunter Spinal bars are probably some of my favorite things to play, but least favorite to go up against. I didn't mention Titan here because we all know how it's a pain by this point. Alright, yeah, Calamity, have fun with your Gundam model, man. We'll see you later. Yeah, Dino Hunter, Spino is definitely a monumental task to bring down. Because not only do you have to find it outside of its optimal environment to really have a chance at having enough time to chew through all those hit points, but you actually got to get in. And that can be a challenge. For sure. Bars Boldia though, man, dude. I mean, I'll fight it. I'll fight one on Rex, and I'm pretty comfortable on it again, like on against bars on Rex. And if I'm on Claw Slam Spino, I will take on a Bars Boldia with relative confidence. But outside of that, I just really don't bother. But funny enough, Dino Hunter. I did a Serato group stream, I think last week or the week before. 6-man Serato group, 12 slots, no mega slopping, none of that stuff. Just classic, good old-fashioned mid-tier spam. And we actually got a bars to half HP and got it to start cliff camping up in Wolemi. And then we killed it while it was cliff camping. Just with Seratos. You should definitely go see if you can find that clip. It's really goofy. Oh, Samuka's got the female Spino. Okay, that's where all those greens are coming from that Prince of Egypt skin, or King of Egypt skin right there. Memphis, welcome back. Absolute cinema. Yeah, dude. So full Serato groups are awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest. Only thing I've noticed is that the hatchling tutorial on something that's already grown, you don't get to complete that. You don't get to see the rewards for completing these. You were gone watching someone else play? Who are you watching? I might know them. But it's equally likely that I don't. But I'm curious. Yawn. Are the rewards shared across all dinos since you complete different dino life cycles? Okay, so as far as triumphs go, the triumphs themselves, these, are account-based. The metrics, the first section right here says Ramses Adult Spinosaurus. This is playable-based, but then when you come down here, it shows your account stats, and you can see your full account stats. It's not exactly new quest rewards for growth. It's the stress test for the metric system, but also, Dan, yeah, it is kind of like swapping is like my least favorite thing to go up against because they can just bring a fresh playable with full health, and it's really annoying because you'll be at like half from fighting whatever it was they brought the first time. And it's whatever. Yeah, it's officials for you, you know. Well, how did I do that? Oh, I'm on the so I'm on the what do I call it? I'm on the metric system stress test. Which is on the, you can find it through the community server page. What time am I gonna hop off the game? I was actually planning on wrapping up about now, if I'm being honest. I was gonna go to bed, maybe. I have to take my daughter to daycare in the morning, so like I gotta get up pretty early. So I might do that. Yeah. I mean, we've had a good stream. It's been like, what, 3.5 hours? Almost? We got over the network hiccups. Metric system looks cool. I will be more excited about it whenever there's rewards attached to it. It's actually fully rolled out. Oh, you liked and subscribed? Thank you, Memphis. Much appreciated. I hope you stick around. And I've got a lot of cool stuff planned. Got a lot coming. And a lot of cool stuff already. You should definitely go back and check out some of my older content, especially the stuff, especially yesterday's stream. You should go look at that. Because I'm telling you, man, all around Matt interview. Honest to God, that we like, I'm gonna be real, chat. I think I peaked too early. Like I'm doing all this amazing stuff, and like I haven't even hit 1,000 subscribers yet. So like. Ugh, what am I gonna do? Oh man. It's crazy. It's absolute craziness. But I love it. What? I have to drop in from the top now? Like what happened here? Oh, no. Oh, this'll work. You subbed for the trouble? Well, you know what, Dan? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. No, oh, come on, Whale Boss. Don't call me that. I'm not a pro player. I'm not a professional. Memphis, unfortunately, I cannot play tomorrow. I only stream 3 times a week. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. This week was a little different. I streamed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday because my wife's birthday was on Monday. And I do work tomorrow. And Friday nights, I usually let my wife have me, like for hanging out and stuff because I'm so busy making content through the rest of the week. Like whether it's editing videos or getting footage for something or, you know, thinking of coordinating what my next podcast episode is going to be, who the guest is, and stuff like that. So, probably not tomorrow. You guys will likely not see me until Monday, unless I do an upload over the weekend. So, yeah. Anyway, before I formally head out, I would just like to say thank you to all my channel members for your generous contributions. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be trying so hard to continue to bring quality content to you every week. To everyone here who hasn't, please like the stream and share it around. The engagement from you guys really does help get this seen by more people. And also, if you're not subscribed, which I don't know why you wouldn't be, but if you're not, it would be super cool if you could hit that subscribe button, because fun fact, only about 40% of my consistent viewers are subscribed. So let's pump those numbers, baby. Let's get to 1,000. Let's go for it. Appreciate you all. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy the stress test while it's up. And make sure you're filling out bug reports for it as well. It not only helps the developers, but you might get a bug tracker skin out of it. So go on and do that. And I will see you all on Monday. Take care.